Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum. Hello, my name is Winston Copperfield and welcome to Art History. Today we will be exploring Jan Van Eyck. We are on the grounds of Oglethorpe Mall, home to many a wonderful art gallery known as Hot Topic, Spencer's Gifts, and Chick-fil-A, which depicts many a wonderful variation of fried chicken paintings. Today we will be talking about Jan Van Eyck. Cupid's contemporary Jan Van Eyck was a trusted official as well as a painter in the court of Philip the Good, also known as Philip the Friggin' His influence would extend through ducal Burgundy and into France, Spain, and Portugal, where he traveled on diplomatic missions for the Duke. Duke Philip alluded to Jan's remarkable technical skills in a letter of 1434 and 35, saying that he could find no other painter equal to his taste, or so excellent in art and science. Part of the secret of Jan's science was his technique of painting with oil glazes on wood panel. So brilliant were the results of his experiments that Jan has been mistakenly credited with being the inventor of the oil painting, while in fact he only killed the man that did so in the first place. Yes. After becoming bored of the James Oglethorpe Mall parking lot, we found a fountain which looked much nicer. Jan perfected the medium by building up his image in very thin, transparent oil layers. This technique permitted a precise, objective description of what he saw, with tiny, carefully applied brush strokes that was so precise I had to go buy a pair of binoculars and stare at the painting for several hours. I thought to myself, what could have inspired Jan to make such brilliant works of art? But enough about Jan Van Eyck. Let us explore Jan Van Eyck's paintings. This piece is entitled, "Doctor, what do I do with this baby? I don't want it anymore," in which the doctor looks down with discomfort as he also wishes to get rid of the baby. This piece is entitled, "Mr. Bean Consults Dick Cheney," in which both men have traveled back in time just to be painted by Van Eyck. This is the first in a series known as Silly Hats, in which Jan did a self-portrait in which he wrapped his long, beautiful curly hair in a red turban. The second in the collection, known as Blind Man Who Was Dressed by His Wife, depicts a perfectly content human being, even though he looks ridiculous. Oh God! I don't want to talk about this one. This is the very, very famous marriage piece, in which you can almost picture the conversation in your head. "Honey, I've been thinking about the abortion, and I'm not sure I want to go through with it." "Oh, you're getting that abortion," he says. This piece is entitled "Bored with Life," in which a man is depicted being very, very bored, even though he has a pet lion. How can one be bored with life if they have a pet lion? This is absurd, and I do not understand. Only Jan Van Eyck will ever know the truth as to why this man is bored. And that is that. Today we have taken a very brief look at Jan Van Eyck's life, legacy, and paintings. All things considered, I'm Winston Bronzefield. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum.